Hi, this is a message from the channeler. Stephanie and I and Jadon Say have all been going back and forth about personal readings, and we have decided to end personal readings for now. And we just wanted you to understand a little bit of our journey in this because we think it might be helpful for those of you who are doing similar things. Um, our personal readings were really the first experiment into, doing something where we were actually asking for donations or sustainable support for us offering these things. And, doing it required us creating a calendar system and a payment system and discount codes and all this stuff for different suggested donations, etc. And then most for first and foremost, having to actually alter our schedule, our daily schedule around readings that were booked on a calendar, and that's an adjustment that we're honored to make, and it's been very beautiful, helping many of you have aha moments and moments of growth. And we really love hearing the words, "I needed to hear that right now," which we heard very often. Like, I really needed to hear this right now. So we are very honored to be able to have helped on the various journeys of some of you throughout this, and it has been wonderful. And at the same time, it has had an impact on our personal lives, not only our schedule, but there are people who wish to carry on email conversations with us and reach out to us at all different times and get our opinions on things. And this is natural and beautiful, and there's nothing wrong with this. However, all of these different energetic, let us say, connections have had an impact on us. Stephanie and I have our own private lives, and sometimes people get curious and lean in. We've had a few people show up on our Facebook accounts. They've somehow figured out who we are and how to get a hold of us, and it has taken a toll on us a little bit in terms of our private lives. So we have gone back and forth with Jadon Say, and that's why we also published our early channelings with Jadon Say to ask him whether it was even appropriate to do personal readings. You can find archives from the Dragon post of our initial conversation with him about even doing this. And then so some of it has to do with personal impacts on our personal lives. Some of it has to do with sustainability, booking out time like that. Basically, we can't just donate our time to the community because time is money in this society until things change, which we're looking forward to, the QFS, the Quantum Financial System. We're looking forward to no longer having to trade our time for money, and that goes for all of us, and it's going to be beautiful. And until then, it is very hard to navigate this donation-based thing or suggested donations versus just simply straight up having fees and charges for personal readings or any sort of classes that we offer, etc. So what we're doing is we're just regrouping here. We're going to close the personal readings. It seems like the bookings have fallen off anyway. Those of you who needed them got something from them, and we know a lot of you have gotten a lot from them, and that's beautiful. So no regrets whatsoever. It's just time for us to shift gears. We're going to be concentrating on our free offerings, which has always been the core of what we do. Our free messages from the Dragon on the YouTube channel, our free live streams. If you decide you want to support, there are ways people can support. We're just not even suggesting those donations for those things. They're just simply of service and free. And so that's our primary focus. We only just need to figure out whether or not we each have to have day jobs on the side, or even our main day jobs, and this is on the side, or whether or not there's some way to sustain this. And right now our focus is sustaining it through offering our classes, which is beautiful because we can bring so much of the wisdom of Jadon Say through the classes, and 8 hours of class time for each class. So hopefully they're of value to you guys as well, and especially all the wisdom and information that's coming through these classes seems to be really targeted at those who are present for the class. And so We may end up just shifting gears and widening our reach through possible interviews. We have a possible interview coming up. We have a possible co-creation of offering our classes through another platform. So we're just trying to navigate how we can do this, be sustainable, so that we can continue to offer the free service to those of you who appreciate this and don't have investment that you can make in it or support that you can give us at this time. We do not wish to block anyone from this wisdom. We're just trying to make it work. So we are bringing the personal readings to an end for now. There could be some short windows next year. We just won't keep it wide open and have a whole schedule like this where people can just book our time on calendars. We'll probably have briefer windows of personal readings that will just close once they're full, free us up for our normal lives outside of that. And then we also are really focused on the classes. So we hope that this is of service to you. We also, again, have very much enjoyed doing the personal readings. Jadon wants to stress that the personal readings were always about calling in your own personal dragon. Jadon cannot be everyone's personal dragon through the channel. However, you're welcome to reach out to whatever dragon resonates with you directly. So this is where this has all been headed from the very beginning, showing you the value of these interactions with dragons and really giving you the confidence to do this directly and call in your own personal dragons. So hopefully that has been the result from this. And thank you again to all of you who have participated in these personal readings. We're glad that we've been of service, and it has been our honor to help you along your journey.